There was a woman who went looking for love in all the places that she thought love might be hiding. She looked in her old memories, unanswered texts, crowded rooms. She went on cruise ships, church pews, school reunions, online messages, dance floors, music festivals. Surely love was hiding in Las Vegas, and conversations that started off so sweet but left her confused by the morning. She searched the eyes of people who gave her just enough attention to keep her hoping, but not enough care to help her feel safe and sure. And every time someone showed a little interest, she would tell herself, maybe this is it. But it never stayed warm, it just faded away. It left her checking her phone more than checking her spirit. One afternoon, after rereading a message that made her feel anxious and so small, she decided to call her life coach for some guidance. She tried to sound casual, but her voice was cracking. I just want to be loved, she said. Her mentor listened without rushing or judging her. And then she asked, now, sis, when did love start costing you so much of yourself? The woman got quiet. Her trusted coach handed her a napkin and said, I want you to write down everything you think about that keeps you depressed and feeling unchosen. Wow, she took a deep sigh, and that pen started going. She wrote, I wait, I overthink, I explain too much, I give away of myself too soon, I accept less, and then I am mad at myself. I'm afraid to say no, and then I get mad at myself. I pretend I'm not hurt. Oh, I shrink. I stay too long. I think about some of the things my family or ex said about me that still hurts. I fall for the charm and then get harmed. I watch other couples and feel forgotten. I put myself down about my body. Now, there it was in plain sight for her to see on that napkin. Her coach did not shame her. She just created a safe place for this sad woman to see how she was sabotaging herself from false beliefs, unworthy self talk, those old wounds and old patterns, and those expectations. That day, she made herself a quiet promise. I will not chase what disturbs my peace. I will not shrink myself to be easier to love. I know it's easier said than done, but I will not keep handing my worth to people who do not know how to hold it. Oh, she was sitting straight up in her chair now. From that day on, she was still desiring love and looking for it, but she became more aware of her self talk so she could catch it and stop it. She upgraded her self talk. No more acting like being single was wearing a big sign on her back that said, unwanted single woman. No more treating every quiet evening like evidence that something was missing. No more looking at couples online and letting her mind whisper, see, everybody has somebody but you. She started talking to herself like a woman she actually loved instead of chasing, fixing, rescuing, tolerating disrespect and inconsistency, or getting intimate too soon out of desperation and loneliness. She reminded herself, oh, I'm not behind, I'm not half, I'm not waiting in the lost and found for somebody to come claim me. Oh, she was getting stronger. She still deserved and desired love. Of course she did. She wanted companionship and laughter and tenderness and somebody who shared common interests and lifestyle. And she stopped reaching from a hungry place. She stopped shrinking herself to be easier to choose. She stopped treating singleness like a tragedy and started treating it like a sacred space. Space to heal, to rest, to laugh again, to remember who she was before she started auditioning for love. Now, when real love finally came near, it did not make her nervous. It felt steady, it felt kind, it felt like room to breathe. She was no longer on guard and armored up because of past hurt and woundedness. The woman smiled because she finally understood. Love was never meant to be the place where she lost herself, and singleness was never proof that she was less than any other woman. She was already whole. And when it came, it would not complete her, it would meet her. And if it was real, she would be so glad she didn't rush it because she allowed herself to follow her heart and she took her brain with her. This is Jewel Diamond Taylor. Thank you so much for enjoying my booklet and my video series, Serenity Tea Short Stories.